That's ISO.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out.
Have you ever found yourself deeply entwined in a passionate sexual connection with your partner, only to feel a bewildering emotional distance? Our journey today unravels the curious concept of a relationship marked by intense sexual intimacy, yet fraught with emotional disconnect. Keywords like sexual intimacy, emotional distance, and relationship disconnect might ring a bell. This paradox is more common than you may think, adding a complex layer to many relationships. You're not alone. Many face this paradoxical situation. Let's explore the 5 signs that may indicate this complex dynamic. First off, the afterglow is missing. You know that warm, fuzzy feeling you get after being intimate? It's that lingering sense of connection and closeness that transcends the physical. It's about feeling loved, cherished, and valued. But if that afterglow is absent, it could signal emotional disconnection. This is when you find yourself feeling nothing more than physical satisfaction, devoid of any emotional warmth. Remember, intimacy is not just about the physical act, but also about the emotional bond it creates. If all you feel is a physical satisfaction with no emotional warmth, it might be a sign. Next up, the silence. And no, not the comfortable kind. Ever noticed how silence can sometimes feel as loud as a thunderclap? The absence of meaningful conversation between partners can often be a glaring sign of emotional distance. It's as if the words, the shared laughter, the intimate whispers, they all seem to vanish after the physical act. That's not just silence, it's a void, a gap where emotional bonds should exist. If your words seem to disappear after the physical act, it's another red flag. Moving on to the third sign, the absence of non-sexual touch, and the fourth, the lack of future plans. Non-sexual touch is a powerful tool that fosters an emotional bond. It's those tender moments of hand-holding, hugging, or a simple caress that often speak louder than words. If these moments are missing, it might be a red flag. Now let's talk about future plans. Emotional connection thrives on shared dreams and goals. If the idea of making plans together seems far-fetched or is constantly avoided, it may indicate that the relationship's foundation is purely sexual, with little to no emotional attachment. In essence, non-sexual touch and future planning are not just about physical or temporal aspects. They're about emotional intimacy, about being there for each other, and about dreaming together. If you find your partner avoiding your touch outside the bedroom or steering clear of future discussions, you might be in a sexual but emotionally distant relationship. Finally, the 5th sign, feeling alone even when you're together. That gnawing sense of loneliness, even in their presence, is a glaring signal of emotional disconnect. You're physically close, yet emotionally miles apart. It's like being stranded on an island surrounded by water, yet dying of thirst. You yearn for emotional intimacy, but it seems just out of reach. If you're feeling isolated in your relationship, it's time to address the elephant in the room. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards addressing the issue. Reflect on the absence of afterglow, the silence, the lack of non-sexual touch and future plans, and the feelings of loneliness. Communication is key when it comes to maintaining relationship health. If you're experiencing this disconnect, don't be afraid to talk to your partner. Remember, your feelings matter. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Sexuality Explorers, for more insightful content on relationships and sexuality. Until next time, keep exploring.
That's ISO.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake